first time I met Ben and Dorothy, when they come in for business meetings, they always come together. I think in the 25 plus years that I've known them, I think Ben came once without her. So they are a great team.
They are extremely successful, very talented, very generous, intelligent people who have operated their businesses very successfully for years and years, and yet very humble.
I think what motivates them is giving back to the community and to the people that help them. Ben doesn't like to talk about it, but he was involved in a pretty bad accident when he was trying to be a good Samaritan many years ago, and a group of nuns helped nurse him back to health. And so there's been a very tight feeling of payback to pay back for all the care he received when he was very young.
They have been extremely generous to CentraCare over this last 10 years' time, both in helping fund major improvements of the St. Benedict Senior Center and, of course, the creation of this facility, the Gorecki Guest House.
It's been just such a good addition to help people get through a tough time in a little bit easier way, that there's somebody else helping them out. And again, insurance doesn't pay for this, so it's the foundation that's helping support what the total care is, and not just what a doctor and a nurse are doing for that patient, but it's more global with the whole family unit.
I think their legacy is frankly the testimonials, that the stories that families will recount about staying here at the Gorecki Guest House.
Late this last February, Don became very seriously ill, and he was brought here by helicopter and was in ICU, and was diagnosed with a staph infection that had invaded his bloodstream and various other parts of his body.
The first night we stayed in a hotel. We were scrambling. Neither one had, personal items with us, and what do we do? You're just not thinking in that term. You're thinking about caring for your loved one, not about your own personal needs. But we knew that we would need our own lodging. So we stayed in a hotel the first night, and then it was brought to our attention that the Gorecki house might be an opportunity for us to stay here because of the distance.
The Gorecki house was a haven. When we came in, the fireplace was glowing. There was soft music playing. It was a soothing comfort.
And when you're spending days in a hospital, it's a very much of a comfort to be able to just walk across the street and come into a nice, warm, welcoming home. Wasn't our home, but it felt like our home.
The last night we were here, the night Don had passed away that afternoon, late afternoon, and we came over here for the last time. And when we walked in, daughter Sue said to me, "Mom, that lady sitting there looks like the lady in the picture." And I said, "What?" She said, "That portrait that's above the fireplace, that's that lady." I said, "Oh, Sue, no, it can't be." Later that evening, I was in the kitchen. We had had pizza, and I wanted to be sure everything was in order. And this lady was sitting at the counter having something to eat. And I said to her, "I just have to ask you, are you the lady in the picture?" And she said, "Yes, I am." And that's how I met Dorothy. We share names. We've also shared something special. We've visited with each other on the telephone. She is very concerned about me, and I am likewise about her. It would only happen at a house like this. It was truly, it was a sad afternoon. But meeting Dorothy and the compassion that she had for me was a fitting time for a bad afternoon.
Ben and Dorothy, I would like to give you my serious thank you. Thank you from my heart. Thank you from my family's heart for your awesome gesture in this house that you're offering to people that are in desperate situations.